I just can't wait to get invited to her Christmas party.
But what's it about, Snowy?
Well, it's about trusting the Lord. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6.
Wow, that's one of my favorite passages of Scripture, Snowy.
Me too. Well, let's start the thing.
Okay, here we go!
Well, Dennis, here we are. Yeah, here we are. My favorite place in the whole world. Where are we again? Well, Dennis, we're here in a place called Hamland to tell these boys and girls a story. Oh, a story! I love stories. You mean like, once upon a time there lived a beautiful princess? No, Dennis, not that kind of story. We're going to tell them a story from the Bible. Oh, the Bible. Yes, we're going to tell them a story about the Apostle Peter. Do you know about the Apostle Peter? Not much. No, not much. What do you know? Nothing. All right, Dennis. Well, I'm going to tell you a story about the Apostle Peter. You see, the Apostle Peter was one of Jesus' 12 disciples. And we read a very interesting story about Peter in Matthew 14:22. You see, it tells us that Jesus had sent his disciples to go to the other side while he sent the multitudes away. What's a multitude? Well, a multitude is a large group of people. A large group of people? You mean like Walmart? Yeah. Not exactly like Walmart. You see, these were people that were following Jesus around, watching him perform miracles. You see, they were there for the entertainment, most of them. Some of them ended up getting saved later on, but some didn't. But they would follow Jesus everywhere he went, and he had to send them away so that him and his disciples could take care of business. Oh yeah. Oh boy. It's always embarrassing to have these people following you around whenever you're so famous like me. Dennis, you don't have people following you around. But you always do. Yeah, well, let's tell the kids about the story. Okay. Well, you see, Jesus went up to pray. And whenever he came to his disciples, he saw that their ship was being tossed to and fro by the wind and the waves. And they were scared. And so Jesus came to them walking on the water, and whenever they saw him walking on the water, they were afraid because they thought he was a spirit. Oh, they thought he was a spirit? Boy, didn't they know he was Jesus? Well, you see, they didn't know Jesus was who he was at this point in time. And so Jesus came to them walking on the water, and he said, "Be not afraid, it is I." Oh yeah, oh boy. Yep, but Peter answered him and said, "Lord, if it be thou, bid me to come unto thee on the water." Oh boy, you shouldn't have done that. Why not? Well, Peter is known for being a kind of wishy-washy. Yeah. Well, you see, Peter got out of the boat. The Lord told him to get out of the boat. And whenever Peter got out of the boat, he started to look at the winds and the waves. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, he started to look at the winds and the waves instead of Jesus. And he started to sink. Oh boy. Peter, Peter, Peter. Yep. And so Peter started to sink. And he cried out to the Lord and said, "Lord, save me." But, so the Lord reached out his hand and grabbed Peter's hand and pulled him up. And then he asked Peter why he doubted. And you see, Peter, all he had to do was trust God and trust Jesus and keep his eyes on Jesus, and then he wouldn't have sunk. You see, his problem wasn't that he got out of the boat. Many times we have to do things that make us feel uncomfortable, but if we keep our eyes on Jesus and look to him for the answers, then we'll be okay. Oh boy, wow, I love that story. Can you tell it again? No, we don't have time to tell it again, Dennis, but we're going to be here next week, and we'll tell the kids another story. Hopefully we'll be able to keep our thoughts a little clearer, and hopefully maybe you can tell a story next week. Okay, kids, be prepared, be prepared. All right, kids, we'll say goodbye to the kids. It's time for us to leave. Bye, kids. We'll see you next time.
Last week on Adventures of Ratface.
Man, I think I see something.
No, bro! That's just a firefly!
Oh, guys, a nice night for a stroll, isn't it?
Man,
You'll scare them away!
Well, scare who away?
aliens.
Yeah! Alien!
Well, if you guys are looking for aliens, look no further. I'm here.
What? You're an alien?
Man or alien, take us to your leader.
Well, you see, whenever I say alien, I'm not talking about some green-looking creature from another planet. I'm talking about somebody who's not of this world.
Like, man, isn't that the same thing?
Yeah, dude! You're tripping!
No, you see, I'm a Christian, and in the Bible, John 17:16, it tells us that we're not of this world, even as Christ was not of this world. You know, I would love to take you guys to my house and introduce you to my leader, Jesus Christ.
Sure, Mr. Alien. Lead us to your lair.
Yeah, man! We want to know more about this Jesus!
Well, I can tell you you need to. All right, come on.
Let's go.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Let's go!
Snowy, I sure enjoyed hearing about Peter walking on the water.
Yeah, me too. And I always enjoy seeing the adventures of Rat-Face.
Hey, Snowy, do you think those hippies really believe in aliens?
I don't know, but hopefully they know the truth. Hey, Alfredo, let's say this week's memory verse together.
Okay, here we go. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct